I'm going to show you today a new stencil cap I've made and 3 others that you can already make yourself. This is the first one, I think, the original one from the big lid. It's great, it's accurate, easy to make, but you get a mess on your can, so we don't like that. This is the newer one with the smaller cap. It's very accurate, easy to make, but obviously the paint builds up really quickly, so don't like it. And after a while as well, once you've been painting for a couple of minutes, it starts spitting on your work, so you don't get clean work. Don't like that. I made this about 2 years ago, I think. It's cool when you don't have one and just go to the shop and get a bottle of water. You can make a stencil on the go really quickly. You can paint for a long time. It doesn't spit and all that. It's cool, but the only thing that's a bit annoying is it's a bit big. When you're painting, it's you know, some people don't like it. And the thing I don't like is because you've got to use rubber bands or tape. It's not easy to change between colors, and a lot of the time, if you're going to use stencil caps, unless you just want to do details with black, it's good to be able to change colors. So, not so good anymore. I made this one, and I tested it yesterday, and it works a treat. Just to show you what it looks like. I cut the hole a bit big, but obviously you can adjust that to your preferences. Right, to show you, well, before I show you how I made it, the good thing about it is when the paint goes here and comes out, after a while you get a tiny drop, but that's kind of normal. The paint fills up in here, and the difference between this one is the paint fills up around your can, so your can gets all dribbly and nasty and everything. And whenever you change caps, just making a mess everywhere. And after a while, because you got so much paint build up and all that, it's spitting and not working clean. We don't like it. The good thing about this is when you, even though you got all the paint in a similar way to this one, building up around the can, your can's still clean. And it's easy to change between cans, so you can have 3 colors, but you remain the cap and your fingers and everything clean, and it doesn't spit, so it's perfect. The only thing I'm going to say, which I did yesterday wrong, is because it works so well, you start getting, you know, comfortable and everything, and you keep painting and you forget that all of this is building up. So every so often you just need to tip it out. Not as regularly as this one, but say every 2 minutes. You can paint for about a minute, 2 minutes without stopping, like literally just doing details and stuff, and then you just tip it out. So I think this is the best one yet. What you need to make it is a cap like this. It has to be soft. You can't use the hard ones because you can't mold it into the shape that you want. So soft one like this is cool. And a ring of Belton can or Molotov, and basically what you're going to do is turn it around. Use any can as a mold. Don't try this at home, obviously, I've got to say that. And what you're going to do is, we're going to use a heat gun to make this really soft. We're going to press on it and get a print of the can, and we're going to put it like this. And then it's going to be easy to change when you're painting, so you can change colors quickly. Right, I'm going to fast forward all of this so you're not too bored. Okay, what you want to do now is you want to cut this bit there so your cap can fit. Yeah. Your cap can fit in your through the lid. So I'm just gonna cut this. You don't have to be too accurate when you're doing this because it doesn't matter. You can use a hairdryer, but I tried with mine, and unless it's really powerful, it's not gonna work. So get a heat gun. Right, this is it's a bit messy, but that's fine. It doesn't have to be any better. You can make it into this shape, so it's when you're against the wall, it's not obtrusive. You can see exactly what you're doing, which is great. But because I want to be a bit quick, I'm just going to cut it straight down. When you're cutting it, be careful not to go too far, because once you go too far, it's gonna run. You don't want that. Just cutting it down there. Enough for my finger to go through comfortably. And then let's cut this. Don't go too far down, because otherwise you won't be able to contain too much paint. Your finger's well clear, so you can go quite high. The first one was a bit low. Yeah, as I said, I'm not going to make this one too pretty. You can sort it out yourself. Okay, that's cool. So what you need now is use that ring. Put this on top. Tape. Pull it tight, so it's nice and snug. Right, then you need to get a cap in there. Press a tiny bit, so you know where to cut it. Fast forward. Okay, now we're back. Try it first. Right, so I've cut the hole a bit big, but obviously that's down to what you like. I'll tell you what, I'm actually going to spray for quite a while and quite hard, so you can see what you can achieve. Obviously that's just a normal stencil cap, nothing original with this. Damn. But the good thing about it is the can is still really clean, as it would normally, and then you've got all the paint that's building up in there, and as I say, once in a while you empty it. You can change colors easily. It's funny, I'm always making these stencil caps and I never use them. Actually, I like this one, I might be using this. Okay. Yeah, you always got a little drip, but that's with all of them, you get that. Come back for stencil number 3. And you see, after painting for a while, whoops, it's not meant to happen, it's never happened before. After painting for a while, you still don't have any spits anywhere. It's still pretty clean, so there you go. And then you got all the paint there, which you can empty, and the can is clean. I hope you like it. If you try it and you think some things aren't so good, let me know and I'll work on another one. But I think this is pretty much as good as it gets, because it's quite small and it's alright. Thanks for watching, see ya. Don't go just yet. As I was editing the video, I realized there's something we can do about the drip, which is I haven't tried this yet, so I hope it works. If you cut, say about halfway between the hole and the bottom of the cap of the lid, if you cut just a small slit down there, and then I guess it'll have to be heated a bit. Using a pair of pliers. You want to grab that lip and pull it a bit, so when the drip runs, then it's just got somewhere to go back in. I mean, somewhere to go, and it'll go back in. Okay. You don't want to make it too big, because otherwise when you spray, the paint will come out from underneath as well. So it's got to be on the same line. Don't make it go too far down. And I think that should work. Let's give it a try. Shall we? Right, that looks pretty good. Okay, as far as the spray, it works. Let's see. I'll paint for a bit to see if the drip goes back in or not. Ah, it goes back in. Brilliant. Well, brilliant. I hope you like it. Let me know how you get on. See ya.